What is up, guys? It's Kingdom Hearts 3 News here, and I am hitting you with another discussion video today. I haven't done one of them in a little bit. Thought I should do one. And again, I was not requested to do this because I'm not getting a lot of requests for discussion videos. And so, the discussion for today is, should Marvel or Star Wars universes be in Kingdom Hearts 3? It's a high possibility that they could, and people really want it, but should they do it? Should they make Star Wars and Marvel worlds in Kingdom Hearts 3? Here's some of the advantages to that. It has a lot of characters, You can make, like, humongous parties. If you use the Avengers for the Marvel universe, which they most likely will, which I'll get into later, and you could add, you could have, a 6-person party, and you could fight all of those alien stuff, or however they decide to design the Heartless for that world. And you can have, the Hulk in there, and Iron Man, and all that stuff. In Star Wars, it has a lot of rich characters, and it has very deep characters. You can get into their story and get to know them really well. And most of the Kingdom Hearts games are really story-based, because Kingdom Hearts 2 had that humongous long cutscene near the end. And I was, sitting there for, 15 minutes, and I was like, what am I supposed to do? Yeah, so they have really, really rich characters, so that's one of the advantages to being in there. And also, it would add a lot of new stuff, because there is a lot of stuff in Marvel and Star Wars all together, and you can have, different keyblades, different abilities, different summons, all of this different stuff, and it would just be awesome, and it would add a lot of new to it. But there's one disadvantage to it. Some of you may know about the Pirates of the Caribbean world in Kingdom Hearts 2. I forget the name of it. But I didn't really like it that much, and I think some other people didn't really like it either. But the most hated one in that game is Atlantica, because it is so hard to control, and I was like, what am I doing? This D-pad isn't working, what am I doing? So yeah, it was completely broken, and they should just completely get rid of that world altogether. They tried to add, a live-action world in the Kingdom Hearts game, and I did not really like it, and I think a lot of other people didn't really like it as well. I have not read anything about it, but I bet some people didn't really like it. So yeah, it would just break the entire theme of cartoon in the Kingdom Hearts universe, because 90% of all the worlds are cartoon worlds of Disney or Disney cartoons, and the Pirates of the Caribbean one just broke that up. It was really dark and depressing, and the rest of the game was really light. But who knows? Kingdom Hearts 3 is supposed to be a lot darker and a lot more mature than the other games. So yeah, who knows? They can do that. But yeah, that's one of the disadvantages to it. Human world, it would just break the entire thing. But here's how they should do it. This is how they should. This is how they would do it to make it absolutely good and not mess it up at all. Let's start with Marvel. Don't focus it on one specific character like the Hulk or Iron Man or something like that. It would just focus it on the Avengers or something. And you could add a lot more characters to the Avengers, and it would be Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out. I think it's coming out right before or right after the Avengers 2 comes out. So you could add all of those new characters in it, and that would just be awesome. Please just don't focus on one specific character, and add a lot of villains to it too. I know it would make the world a lot longer, but I like long. I have been waiting for this game for, how long has it been since Kingdom Hearts 2? Oh, goodness. I think it's been 7 years since Kingdom Hearts 2, I think. I think so. But, yeah, they should have a lot of villains in it, like Loki and Red Skull, and all the other villains. I only really know those two. I forget the names of the Iron Man villains, but yeah. It isn't Spider-Man owned by Marvel. Isn't he part of the Justice League though? I don't think he's a part of anything, so you can add him in there too. I think you can. I think the Amazing Spider-Man was published by Disney, so yeah, you could add Spider-Man in there too. Adding on to the hero side. So yeah, that's how you should do a Marvel world. Now let's move on to Star Wars. One rule that you cannot break, you cannot do anything you cannot do this at all, or it would just make so many people mad. Do not set it in the prequel world. Do not make it set in the prequel movies, because people would get so pissed off and so mad about it. And maybe you could focus it on episode 4, or around the time of its release, Star Wars Episode 7 would have just been released, or released in the spring of that year, because I think it's going to come out in 2015, but who knows. So, maybe you could focus it in the Episode 4 world. You can name it A Galaxy Far, Far Away, or Galaxy Far, Far Away, who knows. And you could go, like, all the way across the map, and then until you finally reach the Galaxy Far, Far Away. That would be really funny if they did that. Just don't set it in the prequel worlds, and if you can, make it set in Episode 7. No one really knows the storyline of Episode 7. So, who knows? Anything could happen. Yeah, just do not set it in the prequel worlds, and everything would be fine. And if you do set it within, like, Episode 6, Episode 5 or something, don't add the Ewoks. Because they were just so annoying and so irritating. Just get rid of those altogether. And make Darth Vader, like, one of the hardest boss battles in, like, the entire game, because he's, like, such a badass, and he would just make a great final boss for that world, and you can just make it, like, as hard as you can, because he is a pretty hard person to defeat. And make him very menacing as well. And I know they're kind of trying to go cel-shaded with the graphics, like all the other Kingdom Hearts games, but make him look very menacing. I want you to do that, because if you don't make him menacing and just make him look, happy and stuff, or really, really cel-shaded, it would just break the entire experience. So make Darth Vader a badass, and make him dark and just maniacal and stuff. Really threatening enemy. And, what could they use for the Heartless? A clone Heartless, I don't know how that would work. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much all the discussion video that I have for you guys today. I think they should. There is some advantages and there are some disadvantages to it. And in Marvel, you should have a lot of characters and a lot of villains. And in Star Wars, not in the prequel movies, and don't add any annoying enemies or annoying characters. So yeah, that's pretty much the video. If you like this video, please like it, subscribe if you like it even more. This has been Kingdom Hearts 3 News, your one place for Kingdom Hearts 3 and various other news. If you want me to talk about a topic that you are very interested in, leave me a comment down below or message me, and I may give you a shout out and talk about your topic in the next video. So yeah, and also, I am also wanting to do another topic video, like who will die in Kingdom Hearts 3, because they said it's gonna, like I said, they said it was gonna be a very mature look on the universe and a very darker game. So someone's gotta die in there. So what do you think about me doing a who will die video? So yeah. Like I said, it's Kingdom Hearts 3 News, your one place for Kingdom Hearts 3 and various other news. I will see you guys later.